Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. The title for our lesson today is, and we'll go for pages 34 plus 35. أول نقطة في درس اليوم, number 1, listen and discuss. Number 1, what TV show or comedian makes you laugh the most? Why? ما هو البرنامج التلفزيوني أو الممثل الكوميدي الذي يجعلك تضحك؟ ولماذا؟ Number 2, what is the funniest joke you know? ما هي أطرف نكتة تعرفها؟ Number 3, what do you think makes a joke funny? في رأيك ما الذي يجعل النكتة مضحكة؟ The answers. إجابة number 1, the TV show that makes me laugh the most is The Hidden Camera because it makes me laugh out loud. البرنامج الذي يجعلني أضحك كثيرا هو الكاميرا الخفية. طبعا تقدر تغير وتحط أي شيء. السبب لأنه يجعلني أضحك بشدة. Number 2, the funniest joke I know is أطرف نكتة أعرفها هي. بعدين تقول النكتة. طبعا أنا ماني من هواة النكت عشان كذا ما حطيت أي نكتة. Number 3, I think it is going out of the ordinary. اللي يجعل النكتة مضحك هو إنها خارجة عن المألوف.
Unit 3. Laugh out loud. Pages 34 and 35. 1. Listen and discuss.
A family of mice were being chased by a cat. The scared mice were cornered when the father mouse turned around and barked, "Ruff, ruff, ruff." The surprised cat ran away. When one of the young mice said, "Nice going, Dad," the father mouse replied, "You see, son, it pays to be bilingual."
A student with a parrot on his shoulder leaves a lecture theater. Another student follows him. He stops him and says, "I'm sorry to bother you, but I have to say, I was astonished by your parrot's remarkable reaction to the lecture on ancient history. He seemed frightened at the frightening parts, sad at the depressing parts, fascinated at the interesting parts, and amused at the funny parts. I could have sworn I even heard it laugh. I have to say, I was amazed. Don't you find it surprising?" "Yes," he replies. "I was very surprised. He hated the class."
A truck driver is driving a truckload of penguins to the zoo in the next town when his truck breaks down. While he's working on the truck, another truck driver stops and asks if he needs help. The first truck driver says, "If I gave you $100, would you take these penguins to the zoo?" The second trucker agrees to do it. Hours later, the truck driver is still trying to fix his truck when the second truck driver drives past with all of the penguins still in his truck. The puzzled first truck driver says, "Didn't you take them to the zoo?" The second truck driver says, "Yes, we went to the zoo, and there was money left over. So now we're going to a restaurant."
A grasshopper, a snail, and a centipede are relaxing in the grasshopper's house when they realize that they are getting hungry. They decide that one of them should go out for a pizza. The snail says, "I'd go, but I'm kind of slow." The grasshopper says, "I don't mind going, but my hopping will shake the pizza and mess it up." So they decide to send the centipede. The snail and grasshopper wait and wait. The longer they wait, the hungrier they get. Finally, when an hour passes and the centipede still hasn't returned, the irritated snail and grasshopper decide to go look for him. They get as far as the front door, where they find the centipede sitting there putting on his shoes.
الحين ننتقل لquick check A vocabulary. Complete the sentences with one of these words. أكمل الجمل بإحدى هذه الكلمات. الكلمات astonished مبهر، fascinated فاتن، puzzled محتار، bilingual ثنائي اللغة، irritated منزعج، remarkable لافت للنظر. Number 1, someone who can speak both Arabic and English is شخص يمكنه التحدث باللغتين العربية والإنجليزية هو فراغ. Number 2. Someone who is amazed at something is شخص مندهش من شيء ما هو. Number 3. Something that is incredible can also be called شيء لا يصدق يمكن أيضا تسميته بفراغ. Number 4. Someone who is confused by something is الشخص الذي يتم الخلط بينه وبين شيء ما فراغ. Number 5. Someone who is annoyed at something is شخص منزعج من شيء ما هو فراغ. Number 6. Someone who is very interested in something is شخص مهتم جدا بشيء ما فراغ. The answers الإجابات: Number 1 bilingual, Number 2 astonished, Number 3 remarkable, Number 4 puzzled, Number 5 irritated, Number 6 fascinated. الحين ننتقل للتمرين ب Comprehension. Answer the questions. أجب على الأسئلة. Number 1. How is the word bilingual used in a humorous way in the joke about the mice? كيف يتم استخدام كلمة ثنائي اللغة بطريقة فكاهية في النكتة حول الفئران؟ Number 2. Why was the student at the lecture theater amazed by the parrot? لماذا أذهل الطالب في قاعة المحاضرة بالببغاء؟ Number 3. Why was the parrot owner surprised? Why is this funny? لماذا فوجئ صاحب الببغاء ولماذا هذا مضحك؟ Number 4. How did the second truck driver misinterpret the first truck driver's request? كيف أساء سائق الشاحنة الثاني تفسير طلب سائق الشاحنة الأول؟ Number 5. Why shouldn't the snail and grasshopper have sent the centipede out for the pizza? لماذا لا يجب على الحلزون والجندب إرسال حريش للبيتزا؟ The answer, Number 1. It implies that cat and mouse are two different languages. يعني أن القط والفأر لغتان مختلفتان. Number 2. The parrot showed human reactions to the lecture as if he understood everything. أظهر الببغاء ردود فعل الإنسان على المحاضرة وكأنه يفهم كل شيء. Number 3. The owner was surprised that the parrot liked the lecture so much since he didn't like the class. It is funny because we don't expect a parrot to attend the classes. تفاجأ صاحب المحاضرة بأن الببغاء أحب المحاضرة كثيرا مع الرغم يعني أن الفصل ما عجبه. إنه مضحك لأننا لا نتوقع أن يحضر الببغاء الدروس. Number 4. He took the penguins to the zoo for a visit rather than leave them there to be an exhibit. أخذ البطريق أو البطاريق لزيارة حديقة الحيوان بدلا من أن تكون هناك يعني أخذها يمشيها بس ما أخذها يحطها في حديقة الحيوان. Number 5. Because it takes a long time for the centipede to put shoes on his many legs feet. لأن الحريش عندما يقوم بارتداء أحذيته يستغرق وقتا طويلا بسبب أرجله الكثيرة. ننتقل to pair work. Think of a joke you know that involves two people. With your partner, write the joke as a role play and perform it for the class. فكر في نكتة تعرفها تتضمن شخصين. مع شريكك اكتب النكتة على أنها لعب أدوار بينكما وقم بأدائها أمام الفصل. الإجابة بتكون طبعا تقدر تحط أي نكتة من عندك. أنا ماني عالمة نكت ولا أعرفها ولا تستهويني واضطريت أستعين بصديق. هذه هي the teacher الأستاذ. Why don't you speak in classes? لماذا لا تتحدث في الصف؟ The student الطالب. Because every time I speak I got embarrassed. لأنه في كل مرة أتحدث أصاب بالإحراج أو أتفشل يعني. The teacher I wasn't talking to you I meant your friend. ما كنت أتكلم معك كنت أتكلم مع صديقك. وبكذا نكون وصلنا لنهاية الفيديو. See you next time.